Hello, I'm Paul Rose from MrRosePhotography.com, and today we're going to review the A6000 and find out why it's the best selling interchangeable camera ever. Now, I've had my A6000 now for approximately probably 18 months. I bought it probably a good 6 months after it first came out, and to tell you the truth, it is a fantastic camera. I know it's been upgraded now by the A6300 and the A6500, but they are still £1,750 cameras. This one, the price has dropped now. It's held its price for over £400, but now if you shop around you can get one for less, body only, for less than £400. As I say, I've had it for probably 18 months now, so I've been able to test it. But today I'm going to mainly tell you why it is the best selling camera of all time with interchangeable lenses, because you can use third-party lenses. I know some of these lenses you can only use in manual focus, but with focus peaking, your DMF mode on the camera, which I'll show you a bit later on, you can get some really sharp shots with some really inexpensive camera lenses. I've got Motorola lenses which you can use with the LE-A3 adapter, which is probably around £250. There is an LE4 adapter which you can use with a modern A mount lenses as well. This is for the mainly the older style cameras. I will put the first lens on here, which is known as the beer can lens because it looks like a beer can. It is the Motorola AF70-200 lens, which goes 1.4 all the way through the range. As I say, you can mount it with the LE-A3 adapter. Quite simple. As I say with most lenses, just line your red dots up and twist, and this now will fit on the A6000. So this is another really sharp lens. It is f4 through the range, and I do believe you can get some kind of, okay, so we have to manual focus. So unfortunately it is a little bit awkward because the focus ring is right at the bottom of the lens, and so it comes up on the screen there, manual focus as well. So here we go. Now just about reaching it, 70mm. You can just see the hat and the bobble heads there, especially the one there, the yellow one there, and the Rubik cube. Now just about in focus. If you can see that in the lens there. So I'll show a close up of that picture. Really sharp lens. It'll work better when we get down to the less reach lenses. Obviously at 200 you may not be able to get focus on that. Let's have a look. Maybe a bit too close. Oh, we can get the yellow one there, just about. Okay, well, best thing to do, if I just review those two pictures, press the wrong button again, go back, yeah, just review those two photos there. I'll do close-up photos. Probably a bit too close for these. To 200, it's actually 210mm. Okay, so we'll put the next lens on. Always best to turn your camera off when you're changing lenses, and always remember, keep your caps on the LE-A4 lens. We'll put the smaller Motorola one. Remember to put your lens cap back on. Find the Motorola one there. So we'll put that one to one side. That one's the known is the beer can lens, 70-200 f4 through the range. Old Motorola A-mount style lens using manual focus with your A6000, A6300 and A6500, now the one with the image stabilization, which is still over £1,000. So, you know, A6000 is still good value. Just over, if you shop around, just get about 380 if you shop around, for body only. These lenses probably, I know Jason Lear used it on the YouTube channel, that's how I come across it, and the boy was going for over £200 now, but they're probably dropped in price now. You need to shop around on eBay and you'll probably pick one of those up for £150 or less, just depends. Okay, so move on to the next Motorola lens, which we use with this one, and if you can see, that is the 35 to 70 1.4 lens Motorola A-mount. So, as I say, line your red dots up and twist, then line your white dots up on the camera and twist, and put it back on. Now we should get some better manual focus if I bring this up, or should we should be able to get some better focus. The funny thing, then just trouble with these lenses is that the manual focus is right at the end. So as you can see, like that, lights up brilliantly there. Fantastically clear lens. I mean, that is so good we can probably up our speed a little bit. We'll go to 160. We'll try the Rubik Cube, shall we? So we go to the Rubik Cube, see it's just all light up red. Okay, if we review that photo, as I say, I'll do some close-up photos of this when I show the video. Really, really nice lens. That's manual focus, shot in RAW. You know, you can do wonders with that. Get that in there, post, you can bring all the colours. I mean, look at that as a RAW file itself. Fantastically sharp, fantastic colours. Really, really nice lens. Okay, that was at 70. So, it has got a macro on this lens, by the way. So, if we go to 35, which is a nice wide shot, we should be able to get all the subjects in, and obviously manual focus again. So everything lights up red. Here we go. That's saying in focus. So I'm shooting at 160. We can probably go up a little bit higher, maybe 200. And if we view that picture, really, really sharp. Push the right button this time. Focus in. Really, really nice details, nice colours. That's at f4, which this lens is a it's an f4 lens. Sorry, I thought it was a lower lens, but no, it's actually an f4. I've got some sharper lenses, faster lenses to test a bit later on. So that's the Motorola's. Them two go together, and you can use those two with the Sony adapter, which I say you can pick up for around £200-ish. That is the LA EA3 adapter. Okay, so we can finish with those two lenses there. Lens caps on, very important. Camera switched off, and now we move on to a Canon lens. Now this is a 1.8, 50mm manual focus. Bought this off eBay, £30, £40 a year or so ago, and you can get them with the adapters already attached to them, so you can just put them onto your camera. That goes to any mirrorless camera as well. There's other mirrorless cameras as well. Obviously not got a white dot, it's got a red dot. Same twist, camera on. Now this is a 50mm, so you can only adjust the manual focus on this one. We can adjust the aperture, that's 22, obviously very, very, go down to f8, let's say, and then we adjust, if you can see that, So I'll come down a bit more and adjust that. So we adjust so it's nice and sharp. See the Creator Heathens, they're all light up red. Unfortunately the F number doesn't come up on the, doesn't recognise it. Obviously there's no talking to each other. With the adapter it does talk to each other, so you can see the aperture, but with these you don't see the aperture, so you manually got to do it F8, 1.8 to F22, so it's clearly written on there. So we do it. So if we go a bit closer in with the Rubik Cube, if you can see this on screen, but we'll put manual focus. I'd say when you do manual focus you need to be at a faster speed, probably at 200. Auto ISO. There you go. I think what we'll do as well for a bit of an experiment, we'll go into movie mode. And we'll take a short movie and just I do believe we can use the focus peaking. Yes, we can. Focus peaking on movie as well. That's a very good advantage. See the red there lighten up. So do a quick little movie. Okay, so that is a Canon Lens, a 1.8 50mm, bought from eBay, adapter already attached. You know, you pick these up for £20 upwards, depending how popular the lens is, how sharp the lens is. Yeah, you can use third-party lenses from any make really. There's an adapter made for the E-mount. You can use the lens. Really good. Really good way of getting creative. Now this one is held macro lens as well. This is, how they pronounce it, Vistar. This is a 2.8 to 3.5, 28 to 90 millimeters. Obviously, because it's a crop camera, it will be times by 1.5 as well. If you put it on a full frame, which I can't show at the moment because I'm filming my A7 Mark II, obviously you get the full. This one, bought this one off eBay as well, probably 50, 70 pounds, something like that. Bought it about over a year ago. Adapter already attached. Twist, turn it on. Obviously you got your manual F, 16 down to 2.8. So this one here is better. It's got a nice big focus ring there, and so just put up focus there. Okay, and if you can see that on the camera, I say everything's lit up red. That's at 2.8. Let's review that picture by pressing the right button this time, zooming in, and you can see, look at that, how sharp that is. Creator Heathens, League Champions, 1981. Even to the crack in the mug there. 2.8, so obviously the one Eddie at the back, the yellow figure, a little bit out of focus, could be in 2.8. Let's focus on the mug and go across, and look at that, still the stitching, so clean, and focus that stitching in as well. That is a really nice lens. So we'll try it again. We'll zoom in this time. So zoomed in now. Also got to times this by 1.5, and we'll go to F8, shall we? And then we'll zoom in. That's it, nice and red. A bit wider shot there. And I'll put these all on the screen so you can see how sharp these pictures are. Just review it. Nice colours there. Also that's a 200 ISO 1600. So we can test the grain there when we zoom in as well. do a pixel peaking, as it's known in the trade, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, I'll just take this lens off, and I'll put the lens caps back on. I must, with all photographers, I think. Then we'll put the front lens cap on. I'll just run through some of the features I like about the A6000 when you use it with your normal everyday Sony lenses. Right, no lens at the moment, so we'll go to the menu, set some. So we got your format, obviously memory card there, which I just formatted before I started. So people do say about the menu is very confusing, but I think it's quite straightforward. I mean, me myself, you go into your first one, you got your normal things, your aspect, your quality, and obviously your file format for your video work. Then we go into the next menu, and obviously you choose your drive mode, your flash mode, red eye on, you choose your record, what you want it at. I usually go at 25, obviously we can't use that because Blu-ray, so I'll go down to 25p. Focus area on wide. Alright, so we've got an auto just to make things a bit easier today. Obviously you can be creative and do everything manually. I do shoot all the time on manual mode, which I did when I first had this camera. We have got a auto plus mode, which is very good, just to absolutely everything to, and the pictures look fantastic, and normal auto mode as well. But as I've had this camera about 18 months now, I do film a lot all the time basically in manual mode. Creative style, I've been on portrait. I mean, focus magnifier, that's very good. You're obviously doing what we've been doing just. And the one I do like the best, obviously a manual adjust beam, which is at the front, which lights up red. You can turn that off because that is a bit distracting sometimes, say if you're doing sports. Obviously, the cradle here in my legs coming to speedway, so obviously you don't have a red light. I do like to put the rule of third grid on as well, because it helps get your rule of thirds basically. Line shots up as well, saves you moving it around and cropping it and moving it around up and left and right, and squaring it up in Photoshop, Lightroom, whichever one you use. Now peaking level high, I always have on high, and always put on red. I think red does shine out better, and I use that on all my Sony cameras in manual mode as well. And when you've got your auto focus mode on there, everything lights up red, the eyes light up red, so they're really in focus. I mean, a fantastic camera. I mean, face recognition, you can obviously shoot persons a lot, you can recognise their face and save it into your camera. That's just a few. Another good thing as well, you can customise your keys as well. This has only got two customiser buttons, but you can obviously use your left and right, up and down, and your centre button, as well as a customised button as well, so you can make it quite easy. I'll put this button there for the shutter speed, but you can change that to aperture if you want to as well. So just a basic look round of the A6000 by Sony. Nice little leather case there, just to protect the bottom. About £10 off eBay. Available in various colours. It just gives the camera a little bit more protection. When you bash it about in your camera pad, or when you put it down, you don't scratch the bottoms. So that's it from me. I'm Paul Rose from MrPhotography.com, and please subscribe if you've got any questions about the A6000 or any of these lenses I've been using today. Please comment below, and I'll do my best to get back to you and answer any questions you have. Happy shooting, and we'll see you on the next video. That's it from me. Bye for now.